What's up, YouTube? Charlie, what's up, everyone? We are back again, and today we are coming to talk about the whole Chef Smith, Bruhaha. The whole situation. So we'll take it right from the top, and then we'll get to the developing issues. My name is Kobe Livingstone, and this is my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell. Leave your comments in the comment section as well about this particular episode. So, this year, a cookathon was held by Ghana. A couple of cookathons. We saw one from Chef Fila in Tamale, and then one from Chef Smith's cookathon, and then the whole developing issues or stories coming from there. So earlier this year, he held the cookathon at the Ahmadiyya Shopping Center in Spintex, Ghana, right? So Ahmadiyya is the sister of Nana Boro, Ghanaian musician, right? And then she was also the sole sponsor of that cookathon. So she owns the Ahmadiyya Shopping Center. 2 of her shops were converted into the kitchen in which the cookathon took place. And this is from an insider. I'm not making this stuff up, right? This is an insider information, an eyewitness, someone who witnessed the whole thing right from the beginning to the end. So 2 of the shops were electrical shops. One sold basically electricals, cables, plugs, those kind of electricals. And then one was purely lightning, right? So anything electrical, those 2 shops will serve you right. So those 2 shops were closed down for the whole period that the cookathon took place. And then they were actually converted into a kitchen for the cookathon to take place. So the woman sponsored foodstuffs, the kitchen, the cylinders, gas, everything, the media team, everything, the health team, everything was paid by Naboro's sister, who is the CEO of the Ahmadiyya Shopping Center, right? So everything is done at the cookathon. It went well, successful, everything is done, and then we are waiting for results, confirmation from Guinness World Record that you are the winners, right? So evidence had been submitted. The media team took video, so you need to submit that to Guinness World Record as well. It has been submitted already, and then they are waiting. So on Tuesday morning, and the story that follows is purely by someone who was there from start to finish. So Najeli. So on Tuesday morning, a couple of the old, in this instance, I'll start using the old. The people who helped during the cookathon, they were kind of influencers. Blowing or trumpeting the whole thing out there. So they were called on Tuesday morning by Chef Smith himself to come to the Labadi beach, the La Palm beach, the conference room for the announcement of the record, and that he had won the record. So they wanted to do an announcement, call all the media, and then do the announcements, right? So he was basically inviting them to come. So, Chef Smith didn't inform Ahmadiyya and Nana Boro and the whole Ahmadiyya team that he was going to do this announcement, right? So they were left in the dark. They are not aware that Chef Smith is doing something like this. So after Chef Smith had called a couple of the people who helped during the cookathon, I think the information got to Ahmadiyya and then Nana Boro and then a couple of the team members that this is what is happening and that there's going to be an announcement at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, the conference room. So Ahmadiyya and the team tried calling Chef Smith to actually confirm this, and then according to the insider, he didn't pick up. Chef Smith failed to pick their calls. The same Chef Smith who called some of the old members to come to the press conference didn't pick the calls from Ahmadiyya, right? Okay, so Ahmadiyya and Nana Buru and the team members went to the event venue where the event is taking place, the La Palm at Labadi, right? To actually confirm if this is true. They got there and then they meet a new set of people who claim they are the management of Chef Smith. And they're like, wow, management. And what are we? We held him down during this cookathon. We didn't see any of you during the cookathon, right? But when it's time to announce the results, you come in and then you say you are the new management. It wasn't making sense to Nanaburu and her sister and the whole Amadia team. So now, Nanaburu and her sister and the Amadia team wanted to have a conversation with the supposedly new management, right? So the new management didn't produce Chef Smith. I mean, Amadia, the whole Amadia team wanted to see Chef Smith as well. They failed to produce Chef Smith. Now, they wanted to have the convo before the program starts because, as at the time they got there, people had not trooped in. There weren't many people there. So at least the place was calm. So they could have a conversation, even if it's heated, before people get in. So there is no bad reportage. Nanaburu has experience with all of those things because he's an artist, right? So all efforts to get Chef Smith's team, they were doing up and down. We are coming, wait. And this whole thing is according to someone who witnessed it. So they are doing, we are coming, sit down, wait, we are coming. They keep tossing them up and down. Now, people are trooped in, bloggers are around, the media is around. Manager comes back and then says, okay, let's go and have the meeting in the lobby, the reception. And Nanaburu says, no, the reception is a bad idea. So let's have it in the car. Nanaburu goes out, moves his car, and then brings it to the entrance so that the new management can enter. So Amadia suggested that two members from the supposedly new management joins them in the car with herself and Nanaburu so that they can have a conversation, right, about the whole thing, right? Manager says, no, if it's not the reception, we are not having the conversation. Can you imagine? If it's not the reception, we are not having the conversation. So that meeting couldn't come on. So Nanaburu predicted that particular meeting to be heated arguments, right? Because someone had invested over 300,000 Ghana cedis in this whole cookathon thing. And then it's time to announce the results and then you just sideline them. Nobody will be happy with that, right? So they wanted to have a conversation and then know the way forward. Knowing the kind of meeting that it will be, Nanaburu suggested, let's have it in the car. New management says no. If it's not at the reception or the lobby, we are not doing it. Nanaburu says, the media are around, there will be bad reportage about this whole thing. We want to avoid that. We wouldn't want to, spoil a thing that we've built, right? Now, let's go on. Now, another issue that Amadia group had was the results. They wanted to confirm if indeed the results had come in and it's true, because they didn't want to associate themselves with some false news here and there. So they wanted confirmation from Chef Smith. Let's see the page you logged in so we can confirm. Let's see the email, what shows. Let's see that particular message that Guinness World Record had sent to you that you said is the right message, that you are organizing a press conference to announce that you are the new world record holder. That also failed. They were not given access. They were not allowed to see the message, the email, nothing. And these are people who had invested money, time, energy, sweat, sacrificed two of their shops which was making sales, a shop in Spintex, you can imagine. And then they sacrificed all that. And it's time to have, to get the glory out of the whole work that we've done. And then you want to sideline us. We want to see what are your grounds for this particular press conference. Let's see the confirmation message. But that also proved futile. It didn't happen. they were not allowed to have access to that. So during this back and forth, I think the thing got heated between them, Nana Buru, her sister, and then the supposedly new people. And then the place is also a hotel, right? So security would have to step in and then calm the situation down. Nana Buru, her sister, and then the Ahmadiyya group were told to move outside from the lobby and then go outside. And then they obeyed that. Then they went out, right? Nana Buru, according to the eyewitness, was standing somewhere, and then the security was ordered again to go tell him to leave the premises because they wouldn't allow him or any of the team members into the press conference. So he should leave the premises. Free Hotel Hokra, La Palm. He should leave La Palm itself. And during this time, the police, the military were called in. This, according to an eyewitness, the police, the military were called in to come and calm the situation down. And then the whole thing ended up at the Labadi police station, right? So at the police station, I think before Chef Smith appeared there. So that was the whole thing that happened during the press conference. Now let's get into the press conference itself. Chef Smith and then the new management declared themselves, which according to them, they have confirmation from Guinness World Record. Guinness World Record actually sent the certificate to them that Chef Smith is the new record holder for the longest cooking time. That's the cookathon, right? So he was awarded 802 hours, 25 minutes or so. So it was written on the certificate. So he had a certificate, he presented it, he raised it up, pictures were taken with his assistant chef beside him. Now, the whole thing gets on the media space. Graphic is posting, a whole graphic failed to confirm the message. Graphic is posting. We saw what the Maya post, all the big media houses were posting because everybody was happy. I mean, as at that time, I had also posted even on my WhatsApp status. Everyone was happy about this whole thing because we didn't know, the fracas that had happened before that announcement. Now, the thing was announced by Chef Smith and his new team around 3:34 p.m. there, right, on Tuesday. So it was announced, the news was everywhere, it had broke out everywhere, everybody's reporting on it. So around 6:37 p.m., people started suspecting the thing, right, that it was fake. You had announced yourself around 3:34. It's been hours later. Guinness had not posted. Guinness World Record had not posted. You are not on their social media. You are not on their website. There's no publication at all from them. It started raising eyebrows. And then people started digging. They went sending Guinness World Record messages to confirm if it's true that Chef Smith is the new world record holder. And then to their surprise, Guinness World Record replies back and says, no, the record is still being held by Alan Fisher. Can you imagine? And this is somebody who had announced himself winner in a press conference earlier that day, that he's the new world record holder. This thing be big yawa. You've scammed the whole country. What to be antro? You've scammed the whole country. Now, TV3 had to dig and go and find out GH1. Now, all the media houses are now doing checks. And then everyone is getting the same message from Guinness World Record. No, Chef Smith is not the world record holder. The world record is still being held by Alan Fisher. Can you imagine that? Chef Smith do big yawa. Big yawa. This thing will forge you. You forge a certificate, right? Guinness World Record can sue you. You did an event in their name saying they've confirmed you. They can sue you. This thing, if it really happened, then, it was very, very uncalled for. It was unnecessary. And you know, the thing was fake. You go ahead, hold a whole press conference, call in the media, bloggers, everyone to come and witness, only to come and tell us lies. That you are the new world record holder. This Biyawa, as at that time, people had started tagging Hilda Bassi and then trolling her, trolling the whole Nigeria, telling the whole Ghanaians, we were all hyped and happy. Yenyaji. Only to find out the thing is fake. Can you imagine? This thing was fake. So I was thinking about the whole thing, that could it also be that they were probably deceived? Because according to the manager, he was called on Hit FM and was asked why Guinness World Record had not posted the thing. And then he said it was part of the process. They had to pay for premium, and that if you pay for premium, that's when Guinness World Record posts you. And that if you go through the regular, they will not post you. And that's false. Guinness World Record updates their sites regularly. Once there's a confirmed record, it is being changed on their websites. Real quick. It doesn't take time. Real quick. They will post you on social media to confirm you. But this didn't take place. Then the manager said it's because they didn't pay for premium. That's why they were not posted. Manager, Obwa, it be lie. All those things, it be lie. It be settings. I don't know if it be settings or Mudi Juma be. So I was thinking about the whole thing, that someone for Juma dia and you'll be a dia Juma diom. Probably someone had defrauded them and then taking their money, thinking they were speaking to Guinness World Record. Then probably the person had taken their money for that whole process, sent them a fake certificate to be presented to Ghanaians as the new world record holder. They didn't do their checks well. I don't know what happened on that side, that they didn't notice the thing was fake. A supposed management didn't know the thing was fake. A whole press conference was organized to announce the thing, and the thing was fake. You people, you know, force oneself. You know, force 111 oneself. You know, force. Cry. Because you knew the channel you went through before talking to Guinness World Record for the cookathon, right? And I'm even doubting if, they had been defrauded. They actually went through the right process to seek permission to attempt the record in the first way. In the first place. Do you get it? So you come and then you lie to the whole country. Probably will be na chiwadi. That thing be two things. Either say ubi a chiomodi, ubi somebody lied to them, or it be them where they come lie to we. If somebody lied to them, where they come lie to we, that one they be them at fault because they thought they had an authentic information. But if the thing was not from Guinness World Record or Ubia Encha Montro, and then you come and then you tell us you had won that thing, and that is very bad. Now you have a case to settle with the whole Ahmadiyya group, the breach of contract, and all of those things. Now you have to go and face them, and your record is also fake. You've lost two things. You've lost the Ahmadiyya group. Then the record is also fake. So now you can imagine. So, Charlie, going forward, Chef Smith, if the new management are going to be there, they should set up and then do their work right. Now they have to face the whole Ahmadiyya group. Nana Buru and her sister, they're also furious now. Now they have to face them. I don't know if it will be in court or it will be out of court settlements. That one I don't know. So, Charlie, that be for the whole Chef Smith, Bruhaha, right from the start to the end that we just served you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell. Like the video. Share your thoughts as well. Share the video to a couple of people to come and watch as well and then support the movement. So, my name is Kobe Livingstone. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I'm out.